Yes. Good evening, everyone in the USA, plus Canada, all over the world, Long Island, and the five spots of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, and Queens. I'm your man, G Money Stacks, aka Lonely Nomad, aka the Gregonator, aka YouTuber, aka Host with the Most, and aka Rookie Podcaster of Queens, New York. And this is the 75th episode of Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast. That's exactly what's happening right now. This is the 75th episode. And I have to say, man, we really made it this far. And for those of you who are new listeners and YouTube viewers in the YouTube universe that missed any previous episodes whatsoever, don't worry, I got you. This is what this is what the show is here for. So I'm gonna guide you on what you have to do on the YouTube channel since you're rocking with the Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast. Go grab the subscribe button along with the notification bell and enable alerts so you can be reminded of when the show goes in the air via live stream. Also, be sure to leave a like and a comment along with the topics that's being discussed, upcoming episodes, previous episodes that was recorded that will automatically be uploaded and posted to the YouTube channel page. Share the videos along with tell a friend to another friend. And I will go over the stream platforms on the go at the end of the show. All right. I do apologize for not recording yesterday. I had to um had a little dinner late, so you know what I'm saying. Just want to do a little quick side note right here. So anyway, now as far as like the week has been a little challenging, but it's getting a little better. But it's a process though. I'm really trying my best to actually maintain my anxiety. As you may have known, I've been kind of struggling with this for like quite some time. Since since the slamdemic happened last year. Um, and yeah, it could be very challenging and very difficult to actually interact with people, especially with the whole mask thing that's going on right now because of the damn coronavirus and shit like that. So, um, but um, without further ado, we are going to start with a segment that I always like to go to. But first, before we even go to um chatting on the jazz, I'd like to address something from the New York Mass Transit Files segment. We got some stories to actually get to. So, without further ado, we're going to discuss this. There's two stories that I want to get to before we get to chatting on the jazz, actually. So, here we go. Um, and this is in regards to the MTA. Basically, um, basically what happened is, um, so of course, many of you may have known about the congestion pricing discussion that's been going on. Now, hold on a second. I will actually look at something from the daily news. This is what's going on. So here we go. Um okay, congestion pricing, an idea talked about for years, is about to be talked about even more. The MTA on Thursday kicks off a lengthy public outreach process on its congestion pricing plan. That will include 15 hearings. Federal officials, um, federal officials Um, hold on a second. Yeah, federal officials say the hearings are needed for the agency to launch the program, which aims to toll um all the vehicles driving south of 60th Street in Manhattan. Um, also, it is to provide money for public transit upgrades. State law requires congestion pricing to bring in enough money for the MTA to finance $15 billion of its $51.5 billion capital plan, which has been derailed and delayed by the pandemic. The hearings would seek feedback from across New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. People will be able to share their thoughts on tolls and lobby for exemptions from them. The two the first two hearings set for Thursday opened up another step toward implementing the program, which was approved by state lawmakers in April 2019 with the idea it would launch early in 2021. The Metropolitan Transportation Authority officials previously blamed the Trump administration for slow walking congestion pricing approval, which is required by the Federal Highway Administration because many of Manhattan's streets are within federal routes. The Biden administration, um, hang on a minute. Yeah, the Biden administration officials in March took a step to clear that roadblock by issuing guidance to the MTA on what type of environmental review is needed before the tolls can launch. Um, okay. Um, the Fed said the agency must draft an environmental assessment that's typically much quicker to produce than an environmental impact statement, which requires a deep dive into potential alternatives to a given project. But the NTA's wish for speedy approval of congestion pricing was dashed this summer when the federal officials said a lengthy outreach process must be completed before the environmental assessment is certified. Transit officials last week said the whole process wouldn't be finished until November 2022, and it would take nearly a year after that for the tolls to launch. In quote, we are committed to a transparent process, and this is the start of what promises to be a robust public outreach effort, said MT spokesman Ken Levitt. Painstaking public outreach is nothing new for the MTA, and the schedule laid out for congestion pricing is less extensive than the agencies pushed in 2018 and 2019 to justify congestion pricing in the first place. Andy Byford, um, hold on in a minute. Yeah, um, hold on a minute. Okay, Andy Byford, who resigned from the MTA in February 2020 and now runs transport for London, said public meetings he held as New York Transit president aimed at selling the big capital spending plan and congestion pricing help restore public faith in the MTA and his long-term strategy to fix it. Um, which he dubbed fast forward. We did over 100 sessions, Byford told the Daily News. The fact that Fast Forward gained near universal approval and that it ultimately secured around $39 billion for NYC Transit made it all worthwhile. Um. Okay. Now, before I go on to another MTA news thing, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people might be upset about all this, but you also gotta understand something. Um, you also have to understand that ever since the pandemic happened last year, um, seems like the MTA has been losing some money, and and I get the fact that the MTA has been basically nickel and diming people for years, but they are in a rough situation right now, and in order for them to actually move on with future plans, they have to do something to get something done, and also they need to do something about the fucking subway station crimes too, because I am sick and tired of hearing about you know people getting pushed to train tracks. All right, and I feel for the people, and I feel for individuals who were in that situation before, but you can't really tell somebody not to be the victim. You can't really tell somebody that because you don't know what they're going through. You know what I mean? Um, and that's basically my thoughts on this one. So I mean, a lot of people are gonna be pissed off about it, but what can you do? You can't please everybody. You know what I mean? And in other MTA news, of course, the MTA actually was talking about this contactless card, which is the Omni card to replace the $1 Metro card. So this is what it's talking about here. Hold on. So riders can now pay more for a modern Metro card with fewer features. 2 years ago, after launching the pilot for its new and this is what Omni stands for, folks. So just bear with me. All right, just bear with me. So this is what it stands for. So check this out. So it stands for One Metro New York contactless card fare payment system in 2019. The MTA has finally released Omni cards to the public. The plastic credit card like MetroCard alternative offers strap hangers, the ability to tap through turnstiles, and can be reloaded online or at select retail locations with either credit card or cash. In exchange for the relative convenience and arguable upgrade from swiping to merely scanning, riders will have to shell out $5. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. $5 to shell out, but there's more to this story, folks. The MetroCard, meanwhile, costs $1 and offers weekly and monthly discounts among other reduced fare options. The Omni um, card is launching with only a paper ride payment option, although the other MTA fare programs are set to be incorporated before the year is out. After a certain amount of time, the cards expire, while while um while Omni readers are now available at every stop. Should they break, turnstiles can become accessible exclusively to MetroCards. What the what the Omni cards do offer is an online user account with past trip receipts and real-time train schedules at the cost of 5 times the price of a MetroCard. Um, before I continue this, I did notice the fact that of course the people from Nice Bus don't have those contactless card machines or whatever. Yeah, they don't have it actually. And I don't know. It's gonna I don't know. It's gonna be a challenge though, man. Since I'm taking the N24 to work and stuff like that. So I don't know how this is gonna really work out, but this is more of a wait and see. So nice West need to get their technology together because by the time Omni comes out, everything's gonna be on modern. It's not gonna be the machines to put metro cards in the machines anymore. So they gotta adapt. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much my take on this. And for the most part, let's keep on going. All right. And the strap hangers not wanting to sell at $5 for the new tech can still access the Omni system through Apple Pay, which I don't really have, Apple Cash, and digital wallets for free. Yeah, I don't really have that shit, so I'm not even gonna really waste my time on that shit though. Um, let's okay. Say hello to the Omni card, the new way to pay and be on your way. No swiping or dipping required, the Omni website says. The rollout for Omni, nearly 3 decades after MetroCards began to replace tokens in the mid 1990s, Metro North and Long Island Railroad, which already allow mobile payments, are set to become Omni enabled in 2022, which is next year, folks. So brace yourself. This is a wait and see. Tap and go means no more swipes, no more losing your MetroCard. Former interim transit president Sarah Feinberg said late last year when announcing every bus and subway turnstile in NYC had been equipped with the Omni payment system. Just bring your own device, excuse me, and you can enter the system with ease. So, um, yeah, I'm actually going to pose a question. I'm not sure what the question is going to be, but um I will get back to you guys. Um anyway, so that was your mass New York mass transit file segment. Now we could go to chatting on the jazz right now. All right. Um of course, you know what the segment is all about. It's basically about not just the trending topics, but it's also about the other stories that don't get the recognition. So, you know, get to shed light on the stories that don't get the recognition. So anyway, um we are going to go to an incident that I heard earlier. So multiple people in Brooklyn were shot. And this took place in Brooklyn today. So for those of you that may not know what this is about, what this story is pertaining to, listen to this. 4 people were shot today in front of a deli in Flatbush, Brooklyn, according to police. CBS 2's Dave Carlin reported the brazen gunfire happened on a busy sidewalk. The shooting took place outside Express Deli Grocery on Glenwood Road at around 10:30 a.m. Police said. Shots five or four shots, rapid pop pop pop. A man named Simon said. Simon described the chaos after police said the unidentified gunman rounded the corner on to Glenwood from North Strand Avenue, fired at the men, and fled into the subway. Scrambling, running, Simon said. The clerk behind the counter at the deli said he took cover on the floor below the cash register. I heard shots and lay down. That's it. Basan Alakan said. Alakan said the four victims who police said are in their early mid 30s look familiar to him, but he doesn't know them by name. In quote, always hang out in the street, he said. Just hang out in the street all the time. Three of the four men were shot in the legs, and the fourth shot was wounded on the hand. All are expected to recover, police said. Police responded even before the first 911 call after getting an alert from Spotter. Shot Spotter, the technology the NYPD uses to detect gunfire. Leaders of a leaders of a preschool, right across the street knew to put the children in lockdown. Collins spoke to an administrator who told him everyone is fine after the scary situation. Some in the community said they are fed up with what they call rampant and rising crime shootings at all times of the day and night. So this is very scary. When something like this happens, a whole community is traumatized, not just a person shot, not just the family, not just the shooter. It's everyone that's part of it because you think about the last shooting, or you think about the or you think about who you know that got shot, or you think about I just passed there 5 minutes ago. And now they're shooting. It could have been me, said Monique Chandler, Waterman founder of youth outreach nonprofit East Flatbush Village Incorporated. Police said they believe the gunman knew his victims, but have not yet released any surveillance video, a motive, or a suspect description. Damn, man, that's some heavy shit, man. Yeah, this is some heavy shit right here, man. I don't usually like talking sad stuff, but that's really part of the reality for yeah, that's been going on for years. We are going to go to our next topic. Our next topic has to do with let's see. I want to save the best for last, actually. So let's go to yeah. So recently there was a versus battle between Fat Joe and Ja Rule. Um and no, I didn't get a chance to see the Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One thing quite yet, so I'm not going to talk about it. Probably talk about it in a future episode. So um just bear with me on that one. Okay, so hip hop won on recently Wednesday night during the latest Versus battle featuring Ja Rule and Fat Joe. Stars including Remy Ma, Ashanti, Little Mo, Nelly, and of course, Vita was there too. And Jadakiss made appearances. Fat Joe and Ja Rule were fitting contestants at Madison Square Garden's Hulu Theater, where they squared off for the latest Versus. The energy was extremely high from the start, but the two went toe to toe and offered up their biggest hits, which might have felt like a time machine. What was most entertaining from the beginning of the verses was the banter that happened between tracks. The duo leaned into being opponents, even though their real life no, they were excuse me, their real life friends. Ja Rule teased throughout the event that his success during a specific time period was larger than Fat Joe's lasting impact. But The latter disagreed and shared numerous times throughout the night that he put on numerous artists who were still thriving, like DJ Khaled and Remy Ma. To be clear, both Ja Rule and Fat Joe succeeded in presenting themselves as two of the biggest rap acts to come out of their respectful eras. Fat Joe postured himself as a lyricist and also a figure that presented opportunities for other talented artists. On the other hand, Ja Rule served up tracks like Mesmerize, I'm Real, and What's Love. To be honest, his tracks came across as hit after hit. Appearances from Little Mo, Ashanti, Remy Ma, and Vita provided moments for these talented women to share a bit of the limelight alongside Fat Joe and Ja Rule. Outside of the shit talking, the event also presented Fat Joe and Ja Rule as fans of one another's music. Ja Rule said, no, excuse me, Ja Rule shared, "That's one of my favorite records," he exclaimed when Joe played a few tracks. So, so below, we're sharing all of our favorite moments from the evening. Number one, Fat Joe versus Ja Rule. It's murder. Both of these deep cuts were ideal to begin the battle. Ja Rule's It's Murder was a bit more enjoyable. It was really the energy he brought when he shared a few bars off of it. Um, Number two, Ja Rule's Between Me and You featuring Christina Milian versus Fat Joe's All the Way Up featuring Remy Ma. Ja Rule's Between Me and You is a timeless track. He shared this right after Remy Ma came out for the first time. It was a moment, but Fat Joe's All the Way Up provided a moment for the Bronx bred rapper to poke at Ja for not creating hits in the past few years. That was a jab if we'd ever heard one. Um, Number three, Ja Rule's Living It Up featuring Case versus Fat Joe's John Blaze featuring Nas, Big Pun, Jadakiss, and Raekwon. At this point, Ja Rule decided to take more digs at Fat Joe. It's also evident that his single Living It Up won this round, as this is a truly a hit that aged well. Fat Joe's John Blaze rang off, but not as hard as Living It Up. Hmm. Number four, Big Pun's Still Not a Player featuring Fat Joe versus Ja Rule's Down Ass Bitch. This was a moment everyone knows. Big Pun's Still Not a Player is one of those cuts that is timeless. Fat Joe was sneaky with this one. It definitely won this round over Ja Rule's Down Ass Bitch, even though this is a really big hit too. Hold on. Let me get a drink. Okay. All right. So Fat Joe's Ha Showdown versus Ja Rule's Put It On Me featuring Lil Mo and Vita. That shit was crickets. I didn't hear nobody singing that. Ja declared after Joe played Ha. This was hilarious, but then Ja did something we didn't see coming. He brought out Lil Mo and Vita for his legendary single Put It On Me. The energy was so high during this moment. Um, Number six, Ja Rule's Mesmerized featuring Ashanti versus Fat Joe's What's Love featuring Ja Rule and Ashanti. The crowd went wild when Ashanti popped out for Mesmerized. It added to the legendary feeling of the evening since she's one of the supreme vocalists of the of the 2000s. Ja Rule knew what he was doing when he added this track to his Versus lineup. Joe followed this with What's Love, which was fitting, we can call a tie. Number 7, Ja Rule's Always on Time featuring versus Fat Joe's Make It Rain featuring Lil Wayne. It felt good witnessing the crowd singing along to Ashanti and Ja Rule's Always on Time. This is one of them ones. Joe switched things up a bit when he when he immediately followed this moment with Make It Rain. Also an undeniable single that shook things up when it dropped. Number 8, Ja Rule's I'm Real featuring Jennifer Lopez versus Terror Squad's Lean Back featuring Fat Joe, and Remy Ma. The moments leading up to I'm Real ringing off, Ja Rule got in his bag and hyped himself up. We weren't mad at it. This was a stellar, memorable moment for the legend. Lean Back is arguably Fat Joe's biggest single, so it came as no surprise that he saved it for the end of the battle. Before the single was played, Joe gifted Hermes Birkin bags. Birkin bags. Are you serious? Oh man, Birkin bags? Really? Are you serious? Birkin bags? The same Birkin bag that Sweetie was talking about months ago. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Oh man, a Hermes Birkin bags to Remy Ma and Ashanti. Can we just say it was lovely seeing Remy get her verse off? It was. Okay. Final moments and closing thoughts. Um, in quote, I want my brother to get the props he deserves. I fucking love Ja Rule with all my heart, said Fat Joe before the battle closed. In response, Ja shared, I love him like my brother. That was a warm moment. Joe also shared that he wanted to excuse me, specifically share a verses with Ja Rule because other artists were afraid to stand up against the rapper's biggest songs. Yeah, of course, 50 Cent chicken out as usual. And of course he's very, 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 very stingy after the lawsuit that he sued Murder Inc., which is crazy. That was crazy. Um so Joe also shared that he wanted to specifically share verses with Ja Ruby. Yeah, of course, I did read that one. The final moment, which featured Ja Rule's New York, which features Fat Joe and Jadakiss, he came out, presented the idea that there are no losers this time. Instead, both rappers are winners due to the resilience that's gotten them this far over the years. Hip hop wins again, which Fat Joe shared is exactly right. I actually agree with this shit, man. You know what I mean? Cause I know everybody likes to hype up the whole scores of the amounts of hits or whatever, but I don't know if I would actually I didn't really care too much about the the highest scores or whatever. I didn't really care about that though, man. All I cared about, and especially, the fans out there, they wanted to see a performance between two legends. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this is about though. It's not about win or lose. This is about this is about this is about hip hop, man. Especially this year, it did turn 48 this year. So um and I did actually say and talked about its birthday recently in a couple episodes ago. So let's just move on right here. We're gonna move on to the next topic. Actually, a round of applause for Fat Joe and Ja Rule for basically, you know, doing things for hip hop for years. And speaking of music news, we also have her. Yes, of course, she's also an R&B singer, of course, and and listen to this. So her joins the cast of The Color Purple movie musical. Okay, so her is gearing up for her big screen debut. According to the Hollywood Reporter, the award-winning artist has been cast in the Color Purple musical feature from Warner Bros. Studios. Her will portray the character of Squeak, a waitress turned aspiring singer who was played by Ray Don Chung in the original 1985 film. News of Her's castings comes just a day after Corey Hawkins in The Heights was announced as one of the cast members. The forthcoming feature is a film adaptation of the Tony nominated musical based Alice Walker's Pulitzer Prize winning novel of the same name. Blitz Bezawul has been tapped to direct the Warner Brothers project, and Marcus Gardley handling the screenplay. The musical will be produced by Oprah Winfrey and Steven Spielberg. The former starred in 1985's The Color Purple film, and the latter served as director Alice Walker, Rebecca Walker, Christy McCosco, Krieger, Carla Gardini, and Mara Jacobs are also executive producing. In her recent cover story for Variety, the Grammy and Oscar winning singer expressed her interest in acting, saying she was eager to take on comedic and dramatic roles. There's so much I want to do. People don't really get to see my comedic and fun side, except for when I'm impersonating my aunt, she said. But I definitely want to do a lot more voiceovers and comedy, but also some serious roles. I'm trying to do it all. I know, whatever it is, one thing at a time, I'm going to get there. Wow, I like her confidence. And of course, you know, a round of applause. I gotta say, man, you don't have to be, you know, remembered for one thing. It's okay to be multi-talented, and I actually understand what being a multi-talented person pertains to. Yes, of course, people remember you for one thing, but there's more to a person than just one thing. And with that being said, let me just give a little bit of this. Now, speaking of good news, um, let me just go to Academics was talking mad shit. He was talking mad shit about Meek Mill's album that flopped. So so let's just check this out, man. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? He's not even a DJ. That's the crazy part though, man. He's not even a DJ. That's the crazy part. So anyway, so Academics flames Meek Mill's album flop while applauding Drake. Drake 8 never paid for a post. It's no secret Meek Mill and Academics don't like each other, but years of contentious exchanges and petty social media jabs have made them perfect internet fodder. Oh wow. Wow. On Friday, October 8th, the former Everyday Struggle co-host threw more fuel on the fire during a Twitch live stream roasting Meek Mill's album sales. According to Academics, expensive pain is expected to move between 85,000 to 95,000 total album equivalent units, which he considers a flop. From there, he went on to compare Meek to Drake and insinuated Meek Mill pays for post while scrolling through the shade room. I was praying for times like this for 3 years. Academics say of Meek Mill's album sales. Yo, Rock Nation, how much y'all pay for this one? My sources says 10 bands. Y'all can say whatever. Call me a Drake stan, but Drake ain't never paid for a post. In June 2020, Meek Mill attempted to smear Academics' name on Twitter, which only inflamed their ongoing beef. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Um, so Academics canceled because he's a bad police in our culture. Don't need them, Meek wrote at the time. He also gassed a lot of beef that got people killed and hurt and never donated a dollar to the culture. We're gonna holla at you next run, champ. LOL. A few days later, the Dream Chasers found a threatened to greenlight act writing, "You just make money off the trenches. Next phase, like green light." Damn. Oh my gosh, man. Yo. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness, man. Um, while speaking to 6ix9ine, or actually bitch nine. Academics then admitted he called the police on Meek Mill, fully aware on his long-time struggles with the legal system. If you got some tough nigga shit that you have to do, keep it that way. Just stop snitching on yourself, he said. Stop telling the world you are gonna green light people and just do what you have to do. When you say green lighting, I sent that to the police. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, oh, yo, I got greenlit. Wait, Meek Mill just told me in front of the world I'm greenlit. Okay, here's the cops. Hey, Meek Mill, that's his account. That's his people. He said, I'm greenlit. Are you dumb? Oh, shit. More recently, academics suggested Meek Mill had issues with his Maybach Music Group boss, Rick Ross. In May, there was a rumor going on around Meek banned 6ix9ine and Rose from his Miami birthday bash. Boston reported the two rappers' ongoing beef led to Meek not allowing Rose into his section at LIV nightclub over a contract dispute. Whoo! Wow. Meek allegedly wanted out of his MMG contract and was having difficulties doing so. Academics hopped on Twitch and confirmed the rumor without mentioning Meek's name. There's an artist who's signed to another artist, he said in the YouTube clip. People saw when the artist who's signed to the other artist was having a party. The artist they are signed to allegedly tried to enter the party and go about certain places. And I heard there was a big issue. One of your favorite artists who claiming they lit, they a boss, they do whatever. They're signed to another nigga, and allegedly they're beefing with the other nigga because they are trying to get off the label. That's what I heard. Despite academics' claims, Ross still promoted Meek's Expensive Pain album last month. Um, I don't know, man. I don't really listen to academics. I never really listened to academics like that though. But it just seems like he's a petty, stingy motherfucker. It's like, man. The guy, I don't know, man. I don't know what's wrong with this guy whatsoever, man. But my question to him is, it's like, damn, man. Ongoing ground beef? Y'all grown ass man me to tell people and the fans that they can't get along. Are you serious? This is so fucking crazy and twisted, man. And I say this with a damn passion, man. Kill that fucking noise, man. And another one. And of course, shots fired. Yeah, man. I don't got nothing else to say on this one, man. But I'm gonna move on to the next one, which has to do with, man. I know everybody's been talking about this National Pizza Month, man, and I find that very interesting because this is just one of those things that you never even thought that it was going to be made into a holiday. Like previously, I actually talked about National World Cheese no Pete World Cheese Pizza Day recently. But this one, I didn't think it was going to be all this month. So, so we're gonna really look into this right now, man. So here it is. Who doesn't love pizza? Seriously, show yourself and be shamed. We're kidding, of course, but it's really hard to find someone who thinks a zesty sauce topped by gooey cheese, mountains of meats, and vo- volume, um, volume, um, volume, voluminous. Yes. Veggies. If that's your bag, isn't the best thing this side of heaven. In fact, a non insignificant percentage of the world's um, gourmands consider pizza, with its almost endless varieties of preparation, to be their favorite food of all. What's more, pizza has a long and stored history that may surprise you. So preheat that oven and dig into National Pizza Month this October, which is right now. Um, so National Pizza Month activities: make your own pizza pie. Pizza is fun to eat and to share, so why not share in the fun of making one together with family or friends? It would be fresh and tasty and right out of the oven. Two, tip your pizza delivery person. They work hard to get our pizzas to us fast, fresh, and delicious. If you open the box and the cheese is still uh bubbling, then Be sure to give the delivery person a solid tip for the swift and stellar service. Number 3, treat the team. One of the Americans, no, excuse me, America's most cherished traditions is going out for pizza with the kids' sports team. Your local pizza place will appreciate it, and kids will have a good old time. Wow, yeah, that shit sounds fun though, man. And before I even continue this, for those of you who are new listeners and of course viewers of the YouTube universe that just came in, welcome to the show. We are now live and direct on StreamYard, YouTube, and of course, I'm live streaming on 17 Live. Of course, be sure you guys are able to follow me on G Money Stacks Queens, New York on there. Um, I will get to your comments at the end of the show, so don't worry. So check this out. We're gonna go to okay. Americans eat a whole lot of pizza. According to pizza.com, 94% of Americans eat pizza at least once a month. That adds up to about 45 slices per year, per person. The soundness like a strange pizzas. In 2009, Mama Mia Pizza Kitchen in um Lavalin, Texas, created a rattlesnake. Whoa, a rattlesnake. Wait. Am I reading this right? A rattlesnake pizza. Are you serious? Who the hell puts rattlesnakes on a pizza? Are you fucking kidding me? That's ridiculous. This is fucking laughable right here, folks. Oh man, this is laughable, man. Let me keep going, man. Oh man, in honor of National Pizza Month. Oh wow. Okay, rattlesnakes and pizza don't really fucking mix, folks. Okay. Just one slice for me, please. Number 3. The world's largest pizza was baked in 2012 in Rome, Italy. It measured 13,570 square feet. Number 4, none for me, please. Nino's Bellissima Pizzeria in New York City is known for selling a caviar pizza that costs $1,000. What? Who the hell charges pizza for $1,000? That's crazy, man. $1,000? Really? Who the hell's gonna pay $1,000 for a fucking whole pie pizza? This is oh man, this is crazy, son. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Eat my pizza every day. Number 5. A survey released by California Pizza Kitchen found that 20% of Americans would choose pizza if they were forced to eat just one food for the rest of their lives. Okay. Why we love National Pizza Month. Pizza is ridiculously deliciously yummy. Yes, it's yummy. A few foods offer the kind of delectable dining experience as pizza. Keep your fancy schmancy restaurants with their hottie toddy menus. Oh shit. Hottie toddy. Oh man. Oh man, give us a real treat. A melty slice of hot cheesy pizza. B. National Pizza Month is for all of us. One of the great things about pizza culture is that it inspires competition. Every town from Cheyenne to Ch- Cherbourg has a whole host of pizza joints. There's something for everybody. C. Pizza dining is communal. Communal. Unlike other dining experiences in which people order different things from the menu, pizza dining requires cooperation. Pepperoni or pineapple, extra mozzarella, or a thin layer of Parmesan or Romano. Let's vote. Then let's eat. Okay, so I don't know about all that, but I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. But so there you have it. National Pizza Month. There you have it. And one more food news right here, folks. Okay. We all know and heard about Burger King, right? Well, Burger King sometimes, sometimes like to be coming up with good ideas and stuff like that, right? But this one, in this case, this year, they came out with the stupidest idea that I ever heard in my life. These fucking idiots decide to put fucking chocolate on their burgers. Like, come on, you gotta be fucking kidding me. That right there is too much, man. Why the hell would you put fucking chocolate syrup or whatever on a fucking hamburger whopper? Yeah, and you guys probably may wonder what I'm talking about here. And I have an article right here that's gonna, really, really, really get you on the edge of your seat laughing. You know how in the Ludacris song "Blow It Out Your Ass"? Well, of course you're gonna blow it out your ass with what it's going to be pertaining to. So listen to this. um. Okay. No, this is not an April Fool's joke. Burger King in Malaysia. This was in Malaysia, by the way. Malaysia has recently launched the chocolate melt beefacan, beefacan, and chocolate melt chicken crisp burgers. Oh my god! Oh man! Unlike any other burgers that Burger King Malaysia has introduced before, these chocolate melt burgers have their beef and chicken patties topped with delicious chocolate sauce. Oh my god! Oh man. In case you guys don't know what I'm talking about here, there's a picture that I want to show you guys right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm pretty sure you guys probably can see it right there. Let me just I don't know what happened here. That's crazy, man. Oh shit. Oh man, oh man. The sweet and savory novelty includes 100% flame grilled beef patties or crispy chicken patties with chocolate sauce and ingredients like crispy onions, beef pecan, or chicken strips, American cheese, and mayonnaise. The set also comes with fries, ice cream, and soft drink. Um, yeah, Yeah, I'm not too sure about wait. So this is a sesame bun, mayonnaise, crispy fried onion, beef pecan, chocolate sauce, beef patty, American cheese, chocolate sauce, beef patty, bun heel. Oh boy. Other than that, Burger King Malaysia also hinted a new sweet side that will be launched. This was launched this year, July 5th, 2021 of this year. Seen from the picture shared, the side is probably the sweet potato fries, and perhaps with chocolate dipping. Hmm. The chocolate melt, the chocolate melt chicken crisp set is priced at RM 15.90. I'm not sure what RM stands for, so don't really quote me on that one. While the chocolate melt beef pecan sets cost RM 16.90. The internet has mixed reactions over Burger King's new launch. Some think the combination is weird and will hardly taste good, but some are excited to try this extraordinary meal. Yeah, I would have to agree with that though, man. It's a little weird for my taste. Not even more weirder than that fucking orange hot soda of Mountain Dew. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Let me just say this though, man. Let me just continue this. This sweet and savory chocolate burger may soon become one of the nation's favorite weird fast food combination. Will you give it a try? Oh wow. Yo, I don't know, man. Oh man, I wanted to end the show with something funny and hilarious and stuff like that though. But I brought this up because of a streamer who actually showed a picture of the damn whopper burger that has chocolate on it. I was like, "What?" And then next thing you know, I remember Burger King had their buns black, which I didn't understand that shit at first though, man. You know what I mean? This this right here is a lot crazier than those fucking buns being all black and burnt. Like, come on, son. That's even more crazier than somebody putting like fucking a rattlesnake in a fucking pizza, man. Like I just discussed just now. Like, come on. This is the weirdest shit that I ever heard, man. I'm dead ass serious, man. This is like one of the weirdest shit that I ever heard in my life, man. I'm just like I'm flabbergasted about this shit though, man. But I know this idea right there. I know. Hold on a minute, man. When in the hell do you come up with a dumb idea to fucking mix a hamburger at a fast food parlor like Burger King in Malaysia? I'll fucking wait. Yes, it's very strange and weird, isn't it? Yeah, of course it's weird, man. Of course anybody would try that shit though, man. But let me just say this though, man. Not in your lifetime that you will actually see me having a burger and putting chocolate on that shit, man. I'm sorry. But that's just weird and gross. That's just gonna make you want to go to the damn restroom and shit, man. Water go down the hole. Oh man. How about that, man? How about that, man? Yeah. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode whatsoever. Even though we had some funny moments and stuff, I didn't want it to be a sad episode. So I wanted to make sure that, you know, I come with the humor. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a sec. Yeah. Hold on a minute. Um all right. All right. I guess we could wrap up right here. Um so you like what you heard in today's episode of 75? Make sure you show some love by making a charitable donation to my Cash App, which is $G Money Stacks 555. That's capital G, lowercase MONEY, capital S, lowercase TACKZ 555. It's not about breaking the bank, folks. It's all about whatever amount of money you are comfortable given, whether it's 99 or whether it's $1, whether it's $5, whether it's 99 or $10, whatever amount it is, it will be appreciated. So um that's gonna really do it for the Cash App. We are going to go to we're gonna go to the social media handles. First and foremost, be sure to follow me on 17 Live at G Money Stacks, Queens, New York. All right. That's G Money Stacks, Queens, New York on 17 Live right now. And as far as where you can follow the show and stuff, you can follow the show off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast on Facebook and Instagram, alongside with my other shows, Excellent Fun Vibrant Podcast, the Sports News Edition show, and Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast, the review show on Instagram as well, alongside with my primary handle, which is G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York. And there you have it with the social media handles. So we're gonna go over the streaming platforms on the go. All right. Now, when you are on Instagram and you see Linktree/G Money Stacks 555, you click on there and you're gonna see a whole list of stream platforms on the go that I am going to actually go over. So we're gonna start with Podorama. We are on Anchor, Audacity, Spotify, Audio Burst, Deezer, TuneIn, plus Alexa, Player FM, Podchaser, Stitcher, Pocket Cast, Podcast Addict, Breaker, Castbox FM, Listen Notes, Podbay, Podfriend. Don't forget to go to those two links, Podfriend and Podchaser, for a 5-star rating. All right. Also, do the same for Podchaser as well. Even though you don't have anything to say on there, just write a review on what you think about the episodes, including this episode right here. All right, so we are also on Reason FM. We are on Google Podcasts. And don't forget to listen to Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast on Audible, Amazon Music, H.E.R, the number one app for music, radio, and podcasts. And last but not least, the YouTube. Let me guide you through to what you have to do here. Go grab the subscribe button on the YouTube channel, G Money Stacks 555. Be sure to enable alerts alongside with the notification bell for more video content, upcoming episodes, previous episodes that you missed. Be sure to leave a like and a comment along with the episodes and the topics. Be sure to download your favorite episodes, which really helps the show a lot. Also, be sure to share the videos, and of course, stay tuned for when the show goes on the air via live stream. And also tell a friend to another friend. Spread the word. And also share the podcast along with audio streaming platforms with your friends. And be sure to share the link, which is linktree/GMoneyStacks555, or also with your friends as well. So they can take a look at all the streaming platforms whatsoever. So if you don't have any of those streaming audio platforms on your phones and stuff like that, don't worry about that. There's links to it. It'll take you to the page of the shows. So you don't gotta really worry too much about that right there. Now what we're gonna do is we are going to hold on a sec. Yeah. All right. So, like I always say at the end of the show, be sure to reach out to your loved ones, your 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 husbands, your wives, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your friends, whoever. Um, because those individuals might be fine on the outside, but on the inside, they are going through something, whether it's traumatic, whether it's a nightmare that they can't really get over, whether it's you know, um, whatever it is, man. Like, you're not alone. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to wait every year for mental health awareness to reach out to somebody in May to do all of that, because at the end of the day, you are not going to be able to find a time frame on a good time to reach out to somebody. You just have to follow your your gut, your instincts, your mind, and your heart, because that way, when you reach out, they'll appreciate you for doing the mental health check-in. And of course, I made this segment because I feel that it is important to really discuss some stuff like this. And of course, you know, it's very important. Mental health is not a taboo subject anymore. So really kill that damn noise, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, and another thing, if you have a dream of any career fields whatsoever, whether you want to be a radio personality, whether you want to be any other career fields whatsoever, and if you want to start a podcast and you would like to create one whatsoever, here's what you need to do. You need a laptop, headphones, or a computer, and of course, a software or audio program, whatever it may be. It don't gotta be anything fancy or whatever. As long as the microphone and headphones work, and you don't gotta worry about any of it, spending a lot of money on that. Um, Let me just say, um, you don't have to really worry about pleasing people, because podcasting is not about pleasing your listeners and your viewers and stuff like that. It's about your thoughts and talks on what you think of the topics, with your with your facts, your opinions, um, because it's all about expressing yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. And of course, you know, and if you like to actually, get started on your podcast, you can download the Anchor app and be sure that you download the Anchor app, or you could check out the website, anchor.fm, so you can get a head start. All right. And of course, I'd like to say thank you to everybody that's been tuning in, rocking with me on episode 75. This has been a great episode. We're gonna get more episodes real soon. And listen, man, I like the idea that I was able to show my humor side and being able to get um and being able to express what I'm feeling. So I'm glad you guys were able to hear me out. And I'm also happy to be back to create more content for you guys. And of course, I want to say thank you to the people in the USA, the different states. Of course, you have Georgia, shouts to you. Washington, California. There's other states that actually started listening. Of course, the 5 boroughs, including Forest Hills, this Cambria Heights. Thank you. Queens, Brooklyn, Bronx. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Even though it may be a long episode, but it's worth it because you want to you want to be able to listen to the whole story. You can't half-ass it, you know what I'm saying? And like I always say, man, you can't please everybody. And you know what you could do with that success? You let it speak for itself. And you are going to be able to eat those hater burgers from the hater mobile alive like this. So, like I always say, man, listen, thank you very much to everybody that's been tuning in, rocking with me. I'm G Money Stacks. I hope you guys stay masked up, stay safe. Make sure you have plenty of water, your Gatorade with electrolytes, and I will see you in the next episode. So, I'm signing off. Peace and one love. And make sure you guys be careful out there and you guys have a good night.